Open Zeditor, pronounced Z-Editor. This is an AI work entry point. Ask a question, create a knowledge base, create a document, open a file, or enter a workspace. The point of this entry is simple. You can start from what you want to do instead of hunting for menus, files, or features first. Zeditor is not only for text, it also supports lightweight visual creation, so you can use a canvas to express structures, workflows, and ideas. Here we open the Zeditor documentation repository. It is still a set of Markdown files, but inside Zeditor, the reading and editing experience feels much closer to rich text. The local file tree is on the left, and the WYSIWYG document area is in the center. You can browse different languages, folders, and documents just like a normal knowledge base. Zeditor supports common Markdown content, including headings, paragraphs, lists, tables, callouts, revisions, and checklists. What you see is clean typography, while the underlying format remains open Markdown. For technical documentation, Mermaid is extremely useful. Zeditor can render flowcharts, ER diagrams, class diagrams, Gantt charts, and more, so a document can explain ideas and show structure at the same time. All of these diagrams come from text syntax. That means you can manage project plans, system structures, user journeys, and knowledge maps directly in Markdown. This is a code example document. Zeditor displays code blocks, SQL, configuration files, and API examples clearly, which is useful for project docs and developer notes. As documents grow, folders are not enough to express relationships. Zeditor can visualize links, tags, and document connections as a knowledge graph. Zeditor also supports structured documents. In this movie library, every movie is an individual Markdown file, but together they can become cards, tables, and a browsable collection. You can read a movie page like an article, while also managing its fields, cover image, tags, and categories like a lightweight database. Next, we return to the AI entry point. Here you can choose a model and a working mode, so AI can participate in the current document and workspace. You can ask Zeditor questions directly. It responds like a built-in assistant, and it can use context to help you understand the current content. This is not just a simple chat box. You can choose models, switch capabilities, call tools, and bring AI into the actual workflow. For example, you can ask it to summarize a repository, explain the document structure, or reorganize current materials into something clearer. The goal of Zeditor is to let AI work directly around local files, instead of only answering questions on the side. Zditor also supports dark mode. For long reading, writing, and research sessions, a focused interface can feel much more comfortable. In dark mode, the AI workflow, document tree, and editor area remain consistent. You can keep asking questions, organizing materials, and generating content. Here we see the structured library again. Markdown files are not just scattered articles, they can also become filterable and manageable data tables. For learning and research, Zditor can be used to read long documents, research papers, and technical articles, keeping text, images, formulas, and notes in one workspace. Complex materials can also be viewed and organized directly. Model diagrams, formula derivations, and paper screenshots can live together with Markdown notes. Zditor is a local-first, AI-powered Markdown workspace for writing, learning, and knowledge management.